Mission 2096 here, another review, this time of Marvel Universe Greatest Battles comic pack, the Silver Centurion versus the Mandarin. So there you go. So first of all, just quick, the package. You've got some great artwork down here of the two figures, or of the two characters, which is awesome. You get the comic in the back, and then in the back here you get, they're trying to battle pose them, I guess, with the comic in the back, and the other assortment, which is, I'll just move it back, which is Hulk versus Wolverine. So yeah. So this is a newly released pack. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but as of my making it, it is a fairly new release pack. You can pretty much find it in stores along with the Hulk versus Wolverine. I happen to find this at Target, at Toys R Us, but I have seen it at Target as well. So you can probably find it there. So anyway, so let's go over it. So first of all, these two guys are both repaints of original figures. If you have the originals, there's absolutely nothing new here other than the paint. So yeah, so I do have the original of the Silver Centurion, but as far as Mandarin, I did not have the original. That's why I was pretty gung-ho about getting this for the Mandarin. But anyway, here's Silver Centurion. Most of you are just going to want to know what are the differences between this one and the original. Of course, the red, it is a little bit more darker. It's actually really nice here. And the silver that was on the original, it's been turned into like a pearl white. It's actually very nice. It's a really, although it's not a huge repaint, it's a pretty subtle repaint, but it is just a really nice repaint at that. As you can see here with the faces, the mouths have been kind of painted differently. This one's more of an angry kind of frowning mouth, and this one is more of a flat, but a little bit of a smiley mouth actually, which is kind of interesting. Don't know the reasoning for that, but that's just how it is. And overall, as you can see, the differences, just the two colors, just a little bit of different variation. So yeah. So as far as the articulation, he does have a little bit of hinges in his shoulder pads, which is kind of nice. He's got a bulge on the head, and it goes up and down quite a lot, which is really great. Ball hinge shoulders with a hinge swivel elbow. There's a swivel wrist. So swivel wrist, ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge thighs with thigh swivel, double hinge knees, and a hinge swivel ankle. So overall, the standard Marvel Universe, now it's not so standard, but back when this guy came out in the Iron Man 2 wave, it is the standard articulation for Iron Man 2 figures. So very nice. This figure, when it came out, the original, it was kind of hard to find. You could find it, but it was a little bit more difficult than some of the other figures, so yeah. As far as Mandarin, he came out in the Iron Man 2 toy line as well, and he was impossible to find. This guy has always been super rare. And so it was great to hear that they were coming out with a 2-pack, because I missed out on that one and have always really wanted it. So it was nice to, even though it's different paint, it's still the same figure, so I was really happy to getting it. The original one was green, different variations of green. Now we have red, which is kind of nice. So first off, let's just go over his accessories. The Silver Centurion doesn't come with any accessories, but the Mandarin does. First off, he comes with this nice kind of helmet. It's got some nice design in it. Even back here, it's got a really nice design, and then the front, you've got a gold piece, even a little bit of gold on the top of it, although it's kind of hard to see, but still pretty nice. And it fits over his head very nicely. It fits great, so that's really nice. And then he does come with this sword, this blade. It's like an old Chinese sword. There's actually some nice detail in the handle and everything, and then it's got like all this electricity kind of like burst behind it. It's actually pretty cool, and it is softer plastic, and it's pretty thick, so he does hold it actually like really well. It's sometimes, you know, there's a problem with characters holding their accessories, but this guy, no problem whatsoever. He holds it very nice, very tight, which is cool. As far as the figure, if I'm not mistaken, this is a completely new mold. I mean, of course, it's a repaint of the original, but the original and this guy are a completely new mold. I don't think that there's a single piece that has been reused for any other character. I mean, even like the legs and the body, it's all like they have like the shirt wrinkles and stuff. So I think that it's pretty unique to Mandarin, which is cool, and especially with the rolled up sleeve right here. This part is definitely unique to Mandarin. His hands are actually very cool. He's got a great kind of expression in his hand, just really open, kind of grabbing, doing some magic or something. And he does have the rings on each finger, which is just really cool. Even over here, he's got all the rings, which is really nice. As far as this little I don't know what you call it, neck piece or whatever. It's actually sculpted really nice. It has two things hanging off of it, but they're completely soft rubbery plastic, so they can be bent, so there's no hindering to the arms. And there is some nice designs of like little, medallions, I guess, kind of designs on it, which is really cool. The whole waist piece has a really nice design of a dragon. It's actually really well done, and it's all gold, which is great. And then the squares and everything over here, just great design, really loving it. And the design just keeps getting better. In the legs, you've got these great kind of lions or dragons or whatever. It looks fantastic. And then you get the fantastic detailed legs. And I love the feet, how the toe kind of goes up. It looks wonderful. I really like that a lot. So that's fantastic. One thing that's interesting is on this leg, he does have the stripes on his boot, and they're shaded with black. But on this leg, he has the stripes on his boot, but they're not shaded in black, which is interesting. I don't know what that is or why they did that, but it's just how they did it. As far as the face sculpted, it's done very nicely, really cool. You have all the facial hair and the eyebrows, the big eyebrows, all look fantastic and well done. With the hair, it does hinder him in articulation, but not too much, which is nice. As far as articulation, he's got a ball hinged neck, which is cool. The hinge is a little wasted because of the hair, but still really nice. Ball hinge shoulders, hinge swivel elbows, swivel wrist, ball joint upper torso, ball hinge thighs with a thigh swivel. A little bit hindered with this whole garment right here out, but you can move it up even with that, even with this piece on, so that's good. Double hinge knees and a hinge swivel ankle, so pretty nice. Overall, pretty standard articulation for the Iron Man 2 toy line, of course. And overall, I'm really happy with this Mandarin purchase, especially because he is going to be the main villain in the next Iron Man movie in 2013. So I am really happy to get this. I would like to get the original green one too. With this pack now out, I think that original one is going to come down in price a little bit. If I can get one for 20-25 bucks, that would be pretty nice. But overall, I'm really happy with the ones that I have now. And if you have the Silver Sortron but not Mandarin, then this is a great pack to get. If you don't have either of them, then this is a fantastic pack to get. Just get it. If you have the Mandarin but not the Silver Sortron, unless you're a huge Mandarin fan, there's not a huge reason to get this. The Silver Sortron is a great Iron Man armor, but you're buying this pack mostly for Mandarin. The Silver Sortron is just a nice addition to it. So overall, it was definitely worth it to me. I had the original Silver Sortron, but I didn't have Mandarin, and this is just the pack that I was most excited for out of all the new 2-packs that are coming out. So there you go. So that's my video review of Marvel Universe Greatest Battles comic pack, Silver Sortron versus the Mandarin. Thanks for watching.